Hi, hello, welcome to Dusty Shop, where bad decisions are rabid and planning is lacking. So, don't do what we do. Well, you could try it. Have fun with it. You know, do the YouTube stuff. Click like and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Okay, so George is making the bracket for our fuel pump assembly, remodification, relocation, yeah, that thing. Yeah, you know, that goes back to that no planning thing. Yeah, yeah, this is what happens. You, you gotta, you gotta make some modifications and adjustments. So that's what we're doing right now. Now we will be planning out the fuel system a whole lot better because there's a whole lot more money on the line with fittings. And you can go, yeah, and you can go boom, bad, big boom. So George is gonna work on getting that pump mounted. I'm gonna start looking at doing this right here, which is the sending unit, because we've got to re-weld this or redo it. No modifications. We're gonna make it a little bigger, a little better, or not. Yeah. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna work on this, and yeah, we're gonna keep on trucking right along. All right, George is sitting there. He's got the sheet metal we had from earlier. We already bent that, kind of roughed it in a little while ago. So he is, getting the old straight edge out right there, and he's going to give her a cut, a straight cut. And then he's gonna take another piece, cut another strip out, weld it in there, so that we can remove the bigger piece, and so we get behind it once we get it in the truck. So here he goes. Alright, now that George's got them pieces all split, and he's got that little piece right there, that is the backing plate part that he's going to weld to the little section with the brake, and then we're going to bolt it to the big section. So he's going to clean that up, and we're going to do some welding. I'm over there trying to figure out what day I'm in, and still playing around with that sending unit. Yeah, got to make that a little bit bigger so that we got a better return line for the old EFI system. But as I'm aimlessly wandering around the shop trying to figure out what I'm going to do, George is getting something done, cleaning it up. We'll catch him doing some what George does best, doing some welding. Alright, now that George has got the mounting strip on the back there welded all on there and in place, all ground down, looking like we're, yeah. Looks like we got her pretty good shape. He's gonna line it up. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, he's gonna get it lined up. Probably go look around here in the shop, find the sharpest dull drill bit we got, and try to burn a hole through it. So, yeah, that's always exciting. We got 50 drill bits, and not one of them are sharp. It usually takes a little bit. Need to invest in some sharper drills. Maybe some new ones. Or sharpener? I don't know. But anyhow. So there's George. He's got the old clamps out. You're going to get them two pieces there lined up so that way we can drill it and put the bolts in it. Weld them up. You know, all that kind of good stuff. And, yeah. So we can get the... once we get that thing welded in there, like I said, we can take the bolts off and remove it. So now we got it all drilled out. Yep, drilled out. Checking the holes. Yep, they're there. Yep, looks good. We'll get her all lined. He's gonna get it all lined up, man, and then start laying out the pumps. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. There we go. There it is. So there's the pump and filter setup. I'm going to lay that on there and that old sheet metal right there. Get it kind of where we think we want it. And start drilling that out so that way we can get that bad boy mounted up there. And, you know, get some stuff done. So we'll watch.
Are you 100% sure about that?
No.
Alright, so George has got the pump and the filter. It looks like he's got it drilled out and getting all the bolts lined up because we're going to weld the bolts like a stud to the back of the plate. So he's getting everything lined up, make sure it all measures out right and fits properly. And so, yeah, we'll watch him get all this finished up and go to the next step, I guess. Alright, here's me and George. We are underneath the truck and we are welding the bottom half of that there fuel pump bracket in where we're going to put it. So you can see here, George, we're lining it up. And George is going to put a tack right there. Yeah, looks good. And you can put another tack over there. Just like so. And then, George is going to do what George does best. Do a little welding. Alright, so we got George here. He has got the fuel pump and filter little deal on the secondary plate there, and he is going to make some braces so that thing don't flop around. He's kind of figuring out where he wants to put them and how he's going to mount them up in there. One side's going to be has bolts, obviously, because it's unbolting, and the other side is welded to the truck frame itself. So he's doing all that, figuring out what he's got to do, what angles he needs, and then I'm over there putting a heat shield over the starter wires, because guess what I forgot to do when I was wiring? I forgot to put the heat shield on. So I'm over there messing around with that, getting that squared away so that we don't burn the starter wires off the truck up against the headers. And like I said, George is still, getting all this stuff figured out on his little fuel pump filter mounting plate thing of stuff. So we'll get after her. Alright, so me and George are over here looking at it. He's got all the bolts and everything it's all bolted up and in place. We're just checking to make sure the alignment for where the fuel lines are eventually going to be running is all good and square, and well, this ain't square, but going to be okay for running. So, and then, yeah, looks pretty good. A little bit of work, and yeah, a little bit better planning maybe next time. Won't going to happen. This is the way we do things. We just kind of get after it, kind of wing it as we go. So we'll give you a close-up view of everything, and yeah, see what it looks like up close. So there's a fuel pump rack right there. Ta-da! Yep, that's the new mount bracket. So George is working on. Got that right there. So we're just tightening stuff up. So we got a heat shield in there for the starter wires. They're pulled around. Extra heat shrink up there. I gotta take this bad boy down, pull the wires back around, get them set it up there, put me a tabby there, something, get them wired up, and get her taken care of. So, alright, so that's what we got done. So, yeah, no, not all exciting, but an improvement from what it was. So, thanks for watching, and catch us on the next one. All right. Thanks.